Boy, oh boy, this is going to be a difficult video to make. Lula is vomiting because he's a drunk. At least that's what they say in Brazil. But let's get to it. Listen to this.
Lula da Silva as a criminal, when in fact he was made a political prisoner by Jair Bolsonaro.
Wrong. Lula was made a political prisoner, as you call it, by the global network, Rede Globo. Bolsonaro wasn't even in power.
Previously, there was a military coup in Brazil, and obviously that is not a democratic situation. But since it became a democracy again, they've had free and fair elections, with the exception of Lula da Silva being made a political prisoner.
Well, first let me say Anna is gorgeous, no? She's extremely beautiful, truly smart, and completely wrong. She should check her facts before coming in and talking about a situation that is really complicated in my country, in Brazil. But I'm going to try to explain at least my view that she is wrong. It is really difficult to try to make people understand the power of Rede Globo, of the global network in my country. I mean, Globo is like a god. There's nothing that they cannot do. That's no one they cannot destroy. So she's talking about the coup, the 64 coup that happened in Brazil that Globo actually supported. You understand? Sometimes I wonder if Globo wasn't the one behind the whole thing. Globo is truly powerful, unstoppable. There is no way to fight that network. Extremely manipulative. You know, they get inside people's heads. They come to everybody's homes, 24/7. It's a really powerful network, almost impossible to beat or even to be against. For some reasons, the global network decided to aim its cannons, the weapons of mass destruction that they have, to Lula with the Operation Car Watch. They put a fake lawyer in there called Sergio Moro just to convict the man. That's how powerful they are. I think the plan was to put someone like Geraldo Alckmin as the president of Brazil. And if you pay attention to Brazil, that's exactly who the vice president of Brazil is right now. Are you starting to understand that global network is behind the whole thing? They destroyed Lula and they have destroyed Bolsonaro. Why do I think they destroyed Bolsonaro? Because Bolsonaro is a threat, is the first threat to the existence of Globo. So in my opinion, Brazil lost the best chance they had to get rid of this damn network that made so much destruction to my country. And it's still going on. Huh? It's not stopping. It's never going to stop until Globo is stopped. It is as simple as that. And if you do not believe me, that say that Globo is behind the whole thing, take a look at this clip by Breno Altman that he puts it clear that Globo supported Lula in these elections.
A Rede TV, que apoiaram o Bolsonaro. Mas a Globo, que é ainda a grande televisão aberta, apoiou abertamente o Lula. De maneira escrachada, não teve nada de menos arisco. Ela apoiou o Lula de uma maneira frontal. Ou seja, ela se dedicou nos últimos 15 meses a destruir o Bolsonaro.
This man is a leftist, a true leftist. He fully supports Lula, and he's telling that to the whole wide world that global network supported Lula, openly supported Lula. So doesn't that make you wonder why would Globo support Lula? Of course, it's easy to understand. Lula is a coward. He's not a threat to anybody. He was never a communist. He's not a threat to Globo or anything. He's just a populist trying to parasite the state a little bit and nothing more. Bolsonaro could have been a threat. I do not think Bolsonaro was a threat either, to global at least. But at least that's what global thought. They destroyed Bolsonaro in every way they could, and that made an easy win for Lula. That's why I think the elections in Brazil were rigged. Not that I care about democracy anyway. I think democracy is a load of crap. I do not know how people still believe in it. I don't, and I never will. In any case, this is such a complicated situation. I'm too small to be doing videos like this, you know? I just want to play my games, sometimes make comments about what the hell is going on and not show my face, because I don't think Cenk Uygur should show his face either. Anna's gorgeous. Anna's extremely beautiful. In any case, this is Rimworld, game made by Tynan Sylvester, starting Javier Milei, Anarcho-Capitalist here in Argentina, possibly future president. That's what I would like to see. No, a libertarian president of Argentina. He goes strongly against the political class, the political caste, as he calls it, good for nothing parasites, as he calls it. I agree with the man 1,000,000,000%. I think he hits it the head, no, the nail in the head, because I cannot stand people in politics, man. They are just so lousy, so lame. They don't care about the country. They don't care about the people. All they care about is themselves and to pass the power on. Look, you're going to stay there for 4 years and then I come back to parasite a little bit. I'm not even going to talk about corruption, because I truly think there's nothing made in politics that some corruption at some level doesn't take place. I mean, including toilet paper that they have to buy or something, that's going to be corruption at some level. That's what I think of the political class. I cannot stand democracy. I think it's a load of crap. I think it's just monarchy. It's even worse than monarchy because they are so well protected. No, Fox News, for example, wants you to vote right. The TYT network wants you to vote left, as they keep parasiting the state. I have a mission here talking about a little bit of my game. The Broken Empire is having this guy come over, and he's being attacked by a communist cat. Anything that attacks me here in this game, I define as a communist. Yes, people see communism everywhere. No, that's the whole thing, and that's how people are being manipulated into thinking that there is this red wave, that's red communist wave. Lula, come on, man. Lula is not a communist. That man can barely stand. He's 80 years old almost. Have no dignity, huh? You would think that another guy like that would have some decency. He doesn't. He's just a populist. But I don't care, it's just fun. The whole thing for me is to get a bucket of popcorn and watch Brazil, for example, go to the trash, because Brazil is destroyed, it's lost. There is no way. What Global did this time to Brazil, there is no recovering. There is no way to recover. I do not know what's going to happen in the future, but I do not see a bright future for Brazil under Rede Global at all. There's a goddamn communist cat coming after me, man. He's coming. I'm just going to wait and see if this communist cat... Javier Milei is still naked. He came to this planet with no clothes, no guns, no weapons, no nothing. So it's truly fun. Rimworld is one of the best games I have ever played. It's truly... You get to care deeply about your characters, no? I had a colony in which I failed. Everybody started to eat each other. They became cannibals. In fact, they accused Bolsonaro in Brazil of cannibalism. Yes, that's Rede Global for you. Can you believe that? How people take politics seriously, it's beyond me. In any case, Take a look at Sam Cedar. I'm going to make a video of Sam Cedar talking about the whole situation. Take a look at Sam Cedar because he talks a lot about anarcho-capitalism, libertarianism. They are all really fun to watch. This is it for today.
Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really, thank you.